there, and welcome to the locker room. Again, in a continuing series of messages dedicated to B. Rapoport, his memory, and his legacy. I have with me here today Tom Williams, another individual who, since the 1992, I think it was, that you met B. Rapoport, has had the privilege of spending lots of time with B and really has learned so much from him. And I've asked Tom, as you know, I've asked others to share what it is that he taught him and what it is that he'd like to share with you, because Tom, like many of us, has had the privilege of knowing. Tom, you've had that privilege, others have not. What is it about B? What did he learn? What did you learn from him? What did he teach you? And what would you like to share with others that he taught you that you think is important for everybody to really know?
I think the biggest thing with Bernard, Eric, and you know better than anybody, you knew him for many more years than I did, but I met Bernard Rapoport back in 1992 through David Morehead. You remember David?
Yes.
And I had the privilege of meeting Bernard like 4 months into my tenureship with American Income Life. And we had this big contest. I can remember it today, that we had this big contest that David put on, that it was called I Did It For B contest. And as competitive we all are, I wanted to win that contest so bad so Bernard could give me the first place check, right? So I go all out.
Show me the money.
Show me the money, right? So I go all out, and I win this contest, and Bernard flies into Toledo, and we're at this Holiday Inn. We got this big shindig going on. I got my parents in the crowd, you know, and I have my wife, Debbie, with me, and they introduce the third place, the second place, and here comes my moment, right? Here comes my moment in the sun with Bernard, and he introduces, in first place, Tom Williams, and I come walking up there, and Debbie's behind me. And Bernard says to me, looks at me, and then he looks over at David, and he goes, David, when did we start hiring 16-year-olds? and he goes, how old are you? I said, yeah, exactly. I said, I'm 22 years old. And he goes, well, who's this lovely lady behind you? I said, this is my wife, Debbie. He goes, well, get out of the way, Debbie, get up here. And, of course, Debbie steals the spotlight. You know, Bernard, he gives her the plaque, gives her the check. But you know what? All seriousness, Bernard Rapoport, the one thing that I learned from Bernard was how he believed in family values. I mean, American Income was a family, and I felt it from the beginning with David, which I'm sure David got it from Bernard, just like you did, and just like David Cohen and all you guys that have been with him for so many years. And as it grew, Bernard was just so much about family, and American Income was, as Debbie, if she could be here today to tell you, was American Income's our extended family. It's like our extended family. And when Bernard anointed me in San Diego as the state general agent of Broward and Dade County in Florida, it was probably one of the most proudest moments of my life, next to obviously my marriage to Debbie and the birth of my kids. Wow. You know,
wow. So in addition to this obvious depth of love that you have for this man who obviously showed you love and demonstrated love to your family, what else did he teach you? What did you learn from him, let's say, in business? Because you've become an overwhelming success. It's obvious of that. Like, what did Bernard, what did he do to help you in that way? How did he impact your life in that arena of life?
Well, he told all of us, as you well know, he told us that we could be better every single day. You know, that be better than you were yesterday. You know, one of his biggest things was, you know, always pick up a book and read and learn something new every single day. If you could learn something new every day, you're going to be that much bigger and better of a successful person. And one of the things about Bernard is that no matter how, and we've all had our struggles, you know, we've had our struggles in business where we felt like we were just not getting the job done. And you know what, we might have not been getting the job done, but Bernard had the ability to take you from down here and just bring you way up here and make you feel like $1 million. $1 million. And I remember when I signed.
Now, I'm sorry, go ahead. You remember?
I just remember when I signed my SGA contract. I mean, it was a proud moment in my life, but he made you feel like you became a millionaire that day, which in reality, you didn't become a millionaire that day, but you signed a contract to become a millionaire. And
well, Tom, do you think that every one of us, especially those out there in the locker room that look to be inspired every day and come up a little bit higher, do you think they too can be this way? And is this something that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, just as Bernard taught us every single day, you got to believe in yourself. And until you believe in yourself, you won't reach those heights that you dream about. Because in all reality, we all dream of heights, whether it's in our personal life, whether it's in our business life, that we want to reach, and sometimes we feel like we're never going to reach them. But if you believe, and you truly believe in yourself, you can go beyond those heights.
And Bernard taught you that.
Bernard taught
you that.
Taught us all.
Awesome. Is there anything else in this locker room, Tom? Because there's a lot of people in this locker room who know you, or who know of you. You've achieved a lot of success. Anything else that you want to share in memory of B and his legacy and what he's passed on?
Well, I think we all kind of share the same thing, right, Eric? We share that the fact that this guy believed in every one of us. He cared more about you than he cared about himself. And yes, he was very successful, right? But to get a big smile out of B was for him to watch someone become successful, right? So if there's anything I could pass on to people, and I guess to honor Bernard, is that this guy was way beyond everybody else, and everybody, even the people we hire next week, owe a great debt to Bernard because of what he founded this company. He started this company, and there's people that we haven't even hired yet that they're going to owe him a great, you're going to owe everything to him because they have the ability. Opportunity unlimited is what he believed in, and that's what this company provides.
Awesome. Tom, thanks for being here in the locker room.
Love it.
See you guys later. There you have it. Take it in, baby.
If you've enjoyed and feel that the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not take this moment and do the same for a friend by sending them the daily message?